Why do you feel such a strong attachment, you know, to the royal family?
I'm so proud of them.
Oh, they're coming!
Oh my goodness!
Good morning.
On April 15th, there were 2 swans found dead, one near the ferry docks and another over near the community center. The Toronto Islands, there may be about a half-dozen swans remaining. There has been a major cleanup of mute swans. Her Majesty had gifted Canada in 1967 with 6 pair of mute swans to celebrate Canada's centennial. And here we are in 2013 killing off the species because they are non-native to North America. This is a response from Her Majesty the Queen about my concern over the killing of mute swans in Ontario and the fact that they are a part of the Canada Geese Management Program. Her Majesty relies heavily on her representative, the Governor General of Canada, and the advice of the Canadian ministers. I received a response from Peter Kent, the Environment Minister, a key priority for Environment Canada, which includes expansion of non-native invasive species such as mute swans. First of all, there is absolutely no proof that mute swans are non-native to begin with. Surveys, he indicated, by the department have shown that the number of mute swans have increased dramatically. Where is the proof? They are trying to survive based on all the pollution and fish hooks and poisonings and lead poisonings that they have to encounter. This has also been documented attacking and killing native species. Where is the proof of that? Published scientific evidence shows that mute swans remove large quantities of aquatic vegetation and to reduce the damage or danger that non-native mute swans are causing or are likely to cause. That Environment Canada has been issuing permits. I'm urging the public to please call in the Environment Minister, Peter Kent, to stop the killing of mute swans, to stop issuing the permit. The basic reason for mute swans being killed off in North America since 2005, that they were labeled invasive by 3-2 vote in the United States, and Ducks Unlimited had a heavy hand in that decision, claiming how damaging mute swans were to our environment. They want the mute swans gone because they do not migrate like the trumpeter. They're building up this population in Burlington, the trumpeter swan, because it's a lookalike of the tundra swans who are being used for recreational harvest by hunters. It's for the hunter's trophy. They are bored with shooting ducks, so they want, it's the swan hunt. That's the in thing. And that is the bottom line, that mute swans are taking up space from the native swans because they can't earn their keep. And the public are unaware that this is going on. Scott Petrie, who conducts the aerial surveys for the federal government, reports to Jack Hughes in Ottawa. He is responsible for the control of mute swans here in Ontario, and these reports are given to the federal government about the dangers of mute swans. There is absolutely no scientific evidence whatsoever that a couple of 1,000 mute swans are responsible for all the damage to our wetlands, to the environment. This information and data is being reported by Long Point Waterfowl. They are the so-called experts for Ontario. This is absolute cruelty what they're doing to this particular species, and they've diminished. The mute swan will be gone. Next year, this time, we will not see one mute swan around. They are the most beautiful of all swans. Well, furthermore, they are an innocent species, and they are being eliminated. Who is the head director, refers to the mute swan as a hog, who is completely biased and reporting and putting out in his journals, scientific journals, this information about the damage that mute swans are causing along the lower Great Lakes, when there are 8 to 12 million waterfowl species that fly along the lower Great Lakes, and a couple of thousand swans are responsible for the damage. This is what he's reporting. So donate so they can kill off more swans. This is a nest right over here that will be destroyed very soon. Last year, they also attempted to build a nest on the dock. 2 nests were destroyed because they are not allowed to go into the wetlands area. The reason for locking a gate under the bridge is to keep out the invasion of Asian carp, is what I was told by the Conservation Authority. This area was built especially for wildlife, including mute swans. This is an outrage that we are allowing a couple of people to make a decision to get rid of a beautiful species. Thank you.